Hi guys, Geek right here, and welcome back to the channel for another Power Rangers Lightning Collection toy review. Also thank you for everybody that has watched my previous one that I put up. I hope you enjoyed watching that one as much as I enjoyed making it. As I say right at the beginning of every video I do, these figures have been reviewed before on YouTube by other YouTubers and collectors. These are ones that I've just had come in myself, so these are new figures to me, and I just want to give you my personal opinions on them, or what I think about them and everything else. Everybody else's reviews on them is their own choice and everything else. These are my personal reviews of what I think of them. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at the Spd Pink Ranger, Sid, from Power Rangers SPD. And as per usual, the box has got the classic art on the front of it and on the side of it, so you can turn it diagonally and get a full top torso shot of the Rangers. Also on the side you get a shorter version and the figure on the back as well. This is the second female figure I have for the Lightning collection. I am planning on getting some more females when they release them, or where I can find them. So let's get into the box and have a look at a close-up, shall we? I also found out as well from one of my subscribers that I'm friends with on Facebook. He actually put up a picture on his Facebook page, and he says it's my fault. He brought himself Tommy Green Ranger and White Ranger from a shop a couple of weeks ago, and he says it's my fault because of the reviews I'm doing. So, but yeah, no, I don't think it's my fault. I think he just wanted to collect them really himself. So anyway, here we go. So, yeah, this is what she looks like so far out of the case. Let's have a look at some of the things, shall we? And let's have a look at her hands. Oh, I started the hands. As everybody knows that are collectors, each Ranger figure comes with a separate pair of hands in different positions or whatever. With Sid, you get a closed fist and an open hand, like a claw open hand kind of mould as well. Well, as I say, they're always pretty decent made as well. So you know, you can also bend the wrist down as well and bring it back up. So there's the hands. Let's have a look at the morpher. Let's see the morpher. If I can get it out. There we go. Come on. Now, I could be mistaken, but when I did the review for Jack Lander's SPD Red, I have already said about the Morphers. Now, in Jack Lander's toy review that I did, the Morpher was white with two red lights at the top. For some apparent reason, they've done this one silver. Now, I'll try and get it into focus for you, but that is silver. Again, with the two red lights at the top, just there next to my fingers. It is full silver. They've painted the whole thing silver, including the black slider on the side of it that you slide up and down when you're using the Morpher, or they use the Morpher for judgment mode or confinement mode. They still haven't got the Morphers correct. They were never silver. They were white, but they were never silver. I don't know why they've changed the colour of the Morpher at all. So Hasbro, you need to you need to sort this out. You really do. The Morphers for SPD are white with the red lights at the top. A black and a black clip here, like the black switch. They were never silver. They were never silver. You had it right for Jack Landers, but not for this one, not for Sid's. But yeah, I don't know why. To be honest, I don't like the Morpher. But this is my personal reviews. I don't know if everybody else shares the same view with me. If not, then fine, so be it. You know, everybody has got their point of view. But yeah, I don't like that Morpher. I don't like the Morpher. Right, let's go for her Transmat Effect. Let's have a look. And there we go. We got the Transmat Effect for Sid Lander. For Sid Landers? No, it's not Landers. For Sid. So I'm not so sure what that actually goes on to. Can't see a hole. Don't know what that's for, but I'll find out in a second. Oh, okay, there is meant to be a hole. It's meant to go on the end of a weapon. Right. Right. Let's have a look at her baton that she uses, which is here. She's got a SPD baton right here. Not too sure if that's the right colours. I could be wrong. I can't remember her seeing using a baton. I could be completely wrong. So yeah, it's going to be for that one. And I think, to be honest, this is that in shorter form. That's what it is, I think. So that's in a lance form, and then you've got the smaller one. So yeah, that's pretty. I suppose, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, then let's have a look at this, which is handle, which means, if I'm right, this, I think, in theory, if I'm right somewhere, some of this fits on here, or should fit on here. It should fit on here if it just clips in. Does it just clip in? Yeah, there we go. We got that there, so that's the what's it? So in other words, this one should do it as well then, in theory. Yep, there we go. We've got a shorter one as well. So that's pretty cool. They've done the same thing they did for Jack's SPD guns, where they combine together. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. Now let's have a look at her civilian head and see what it looks like. Now, as I said before, I know some of the Ranger cast members went into the studio or into wherever it is to have their face actually 3D scanned, put into a computer, and then they did it on the actual face of the actors and actresses. So that understands to me why this is a little bit older than it should be, I think. Unless they're using a different kind of female head for it, I don't know. But that's Sid's civilian head, which is pretty cool. They've got the colour right this time. They've got the hair colours. They're getting that right. But as I said, I think this is when she's a little bit older. I'm sure it is. But anyway, get on to the main thing, shall we? It's getting to the actual Ranger figure. And here we go. Here we are. SPD Pink 5. I had to think then. Right, so looking at the figure, yeah, I like the figure. I do like the figure, and I think they've got the colours right this time on some of them. Some of them weren't all correct. Some of them were missing colours and paint. So yeah, they're getting slightly better with it. A slender figure, obviously being female. So yeah, it's a pretty nice figure. So let's see, it's going to be the same basic movements as the other Rangers. So you got the head that can sort of look down. Oh, she can look further up than Jack's figure can. And she can look left and she can look right, so you can turn down that way. Then you've got the shoulders where they can move back and forth with the shoulder blades. Then you've got the actual shoulder joint itself, where it can go up and down on a butterfly one. Then you've got the arms for the elbows, where it can move up. It's got the double joint and come back down again. You've got the wrist, the hands, obviously, that can turn all around. And for some apparent reason, there we go. It looked a little bit worse then. So obviously, then you've got the hands that can, as the others do, you can move them into different positions. You've got the upper torso, where it can look up slightly and look down, just very, very slightly. And then you've got the midriff that can look down and look further up. Yeah, you've got then, obviously, see if they can do this, split test. That's as far as the legs will go backwards for doing the splits. And sideways, so you can't really do much of a side kick as such. Yeah. Right. Okay. Have a look at the movements for the thighs. So you've got the thighs where the quads are. They can turn as well. If I just move your hand away, you can see it moving. Obviously on the last one, the next one as well. Then you've got the knee joint, the double knee joint, and then you've got the feet. They can move down, and as I said before in other videos, but this is your first one, for some apparent reason they can all do that. They can literally have their feet going to the side for some apparent reason, don't know why. I know we can sort of do that, but we can't go that far. So, not too bad with the movements. As I said, paint wise, I think they've got this one smack on. They've got the helmet nice, they've got the SPD logo on the top of the helmet there. They've got the red lights where they're meant to be. You've got the SPD logo on the arm as well. And you've got the belt as well. It can hold, looks like it's going to be a mixture of all 3 weapons that she can put in. The SPD arm there as well. And then you've got the markings as well on the top of the boots, the black and silver. So yeah. Oh, and you've got the SPD logo on her chest as well. So yeah, above all, yeah, I like the figure. I do like the figure. But as I said, the only slight downfall is the morpher. The SPD morphers aren't silver. They were never silver. So I don't know why they started painting them silver for. I don't know why. They need to get them sorted. They really do. But as I said, the figure's great. I do like the figure. So that brings the review video to an end. As I said before, if you're liking these videos, thanks for watching them. This is your first time subscribing to me, then welcome. Hit the like button as I mentioned, that help the channels and the videos. Also as well, hit the bell icon, you won't be sending the videos I've got coming up very soon. Also as well, hit the share button as well at the bottom, share them to different media sites and that, like you, they'll help the channel grow as well. Also as well, there is only 3 reviews for me to do for this channel. I've got 3 figures left to do, which means there's only 3 weeks to go until Comic Con Liverpool, which is 20 days, just over. And as I said, I'm planning on doing the last figure review in the last week. So on the week of Comic Con will be the last figure review, and I'll put that up just before I go to Comic Con in November. So there's only 20 days left for that one. I'm planning on doing, if I can, a live Facebook Live on my group page that I have on Facebook, me Comic Con Power Rangers Lightning Collection Facebook page. I'm going to go live on there for probably about half an hour or an hour or something like that, and then I'll start doing some videos for the YouTube channel, and I'll probably do about 3 or 4 of them. So I'm going to be pretty busy that day, but also as well, I've got other things to do as well, so I won't be doing it all day. I'm going to be walking around saying hello to people, meeting people and that. But hopefully I'm going to be able to meet Steve Gardinez if I can, because he's going to be there. He got announced about 4 or 5 months ago, so I'm hoping to be able to go and see him. So guys, once again, thank you so much for watching my videos and staying with me, and none of this is my fault if you collect them. It's all on you, nothing to do with me, not my fault at all. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. Comic Con Geek guy saying bye for now.